What's up, boys? It's your boy back with another quick video. It is about 2 in the morning, but hey, man, I've been trying to keep up with these videos. There's no reason for me to not make one today. Besides, nobody watches this shit. I could do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want, and I can do this as much as I want. So, today was okay. I've made a list of things I need to get done, things that I need to achieve. And that's important, man. Lists, I live off of lists, man. Lists pretty much are like my lifeline. Without them, dude, I don't know where I'd be. It's to-do lists. Make a list. Make a list of things, a grocery list, a list of exercises you need to get done, a list of tasks, a list of procedures you need to follow. Just a task follower. And you'll start to kind of neglect things that aren't in line with that list, things that don't matter. And that's the thing about life, guys. You're able to decide what matters, what's important. It's in your power, right? Whether what matters is getting strong at the gym or reducing calories or things like that, man. If you really cared, man, you'd write it down and you'd keep that in your head. You put that somewhere in your brain, store it, put it in a compartment, decompartmentalize it. I'm gonna try saying that word again. Decompartmentalize it, and you'll just kind of have it in there, and it'll bother you, it'll irk you if you don't get it done. So tomorrow I gotta really lock in on a couple things. Been kind of lacking on my music lately, so I gotta get back on that boat, which should happen here tomorrow. I keep saying that, dude. I keep fucking saying that, but I just shit, man. I need to make a schedule, make a list, make a schedule. Put the things in line, man. Make a fucking order of your life. Make order of your fucking life. All right? You gotta make shit happen, man. It's just not gonna happen for you. You're not just gonna wake up one day and people are gonna be proud of you for doing nothing. You gotta go after it. You gotta fucking decide that this is what you want. And what I want is to make music, to be athletic, to get good grades, pursue a intellectual career. What else do I want? Be an artist. I think I've narrowed it down to I always talk about this triangle idea, but the thing about a triangle is like a circle. There's no really one point. It's a circle rolls away, right? It just keep spinning, and spinning. Rotational inertia it's just gonna keep that moving. The thing about a triangle is that it's a solid, and you can't really move it. It just stays there, stationary. So it's the first basic shape where you can just keep it there and it'll stay still. You get this triangle done, you can make a fucking cube or a rectangle, or you can make a square, right? And then this square, you can expand it, right? To make it into a rectangle. You can add more shit to it to make it into a rectangle. And then you add more things to it, more little things. You can make it into, what is it, a pentagon? Is that what it is? A pentagon, then a hexagon, and so forth. The thing about the circle is that it's just one thing, and it's just free flowing, because there's nothing to really ground it. There's no reason why it can't just move elsewhere. It's like you just flick it and it just goes in any direction. It's like a sphere. It's like a ball. It just moves. Now you get a pyramid, and it's the first thing that you can't just move aside. It stays. It stays, man. So that's why you gotta kind of boil it down. You got a circle. And then I guess after that you can do it like an ellipse, right? You can start expanding. Maybe that could be like the binary of it. Oh, I guess, yeah, shapes, right? You get like a parabola, which is like it's like the second power, right? So then you get a triangle. You try to make that trigonometry, make a connection there, but just kind of realized I'm not really sure where I was taking it. But anyways, you get a pyramid. In this pyramid, you got the three main things, man. In my opinion, is health, fitness, right? That's my top. And then my two ones at the bottom, right? Artistry, so like my music, my drawings, my manga that I'm working on, and my creative endeavors, right? My creativity, right? Things that aren't so static. And then next to that is my intellectualism. So, my pursuit of knowledge, if I may say so myself. And these are what creates my triangle, right? Now, whenever I add into, my square, I got family. I'm not saying that I don't have family in my beginning ones, but this triangle is all about, yourself. You gotta focus on yourself first before you can focus on other people. And if I don't focus on myself first, if I don't get my solidity in this triangle, I can't be a fucking square. Right? So what do I add when I'm a square? I think my phone's calling. Or maybe my camera's making some noise, I don't know. Family. So at the end of the day, in this point of life, my square has family, health and fitness, creativity and intellectualism. These are my main things. So that's just my attempt at making things simpler, more streamlined. I don't have to think about things too hard. I can just remember that, come back to that, and realize that, you really, in reality, life can just be boiled down to simple things. Obviously, I'm a big money guy. I like money. I love money. I'm about it. But if I can get these three things down, then the rest will follow. Things like money. That's the video for today.